E12, New York. Bro, New York. The champions. So, man, I could do that any day of the week. Come on now.
What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Complex. We're in New York City at Flight Club with the it couple of the WWE, Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. How you doing?
We're excited to be here.
Great.
Gonna do some sneaker shopping.
What's that
today to see
emote,
what
bro?
they're feeling, what they're not, and then hopefully they're gonna buy some sneakers.
We're gonna buy some sneakers.
Definitely
Don't
gonna buy
you
some
worry.
sneakers.
Let's go.
Bro, is he still wearing wrestling shoes? Bro, you're not at work, buddy. You don't gotta wear those wrestling shoes no more, if those are wrestling shoes. Come on now. It's not that deep. You just need drip, bro.
Liv, Dom. What I like is that, you know, there's this
Take it back, bro.
trend of sneakers and wrestling, but you guys, we have the receipts. You guys have been doing this. Dom, let's start with you. Late 90s, early 2000s, you and Mom with the N1 slip-ons, okay? The slip-ons, what do we remember about these? And like, probably one of the early pairs that you recognize.
Man, that's so funny. That we were on a family vacation out in Hawaii, and we actually ran into a group of other wrestlers.
Okay.
By the name of the BWO. Blue Meanie and a couple of those guys. So I remember that. It smelled awful because it was it seemed like we were in the volcano somewhere in Hawaii.
All right.
Was a
Pretty sure my
wrestling
parents lost me,
faction
so I
that.
had to find my way back
So you
to
know how
the
to tie
car.
your shoes yet?
No, that's why I had slip-ons.
N1 slip-ons. You know, they had a moment and they had like good ads. And then Liv, you know, we've talked about sneakers. You've done multiple Complexes show. One thing that didn't come up on sneaker shopping or FSR.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, she got all the Jordans. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's tough.
Did you have the Jordan clock?
That was actually my ex-boyfriend's.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Sorry. I'm like, how did this not come up? Okay, so not awkward, but
It's not awkward.
He had the Jordan clock. Did you think the clock was cool? Was like that's something maybe?
I thought it was a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? It was a little
Unique.
bit like, no, I was going for more like vain almost. It was very vain, yeah. I thought it was pretty vain.
Yeah.
Cool, but
What the heck does vain mean? Vain? What's up, blood? Like,
vain.
It's like, you
What do
know,
you
we're
mean by
into
that?
sneakers,
Like,
but the clock is a little like, oh, we
am I
come to the
tripping?
apartment, you walk in, it's a Jordan
you
clock.
know,
Maybe
and
not.
I don't even know that the shoes were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It was a cool concept, but you know, it was a little bit like.
Yeah, maybe that's why it didn't work out, you know?
Vain.
And then an older memory for you.
What
you know,
does
we all
that
love
mean?
Jordans and stuff like that, but when they're like left of center shoes that you did everything in, what do you remember
Do you know
about?
what he's about to pull
What do
out?
you remember about
Tim?
these? No.
Oh.
What do you remember about these?
I wrestled in those.
You kicked Edge right in the groin, right? And it came, but you also did
what,
Family
is,
Feud.
what
and
are
then
those?
the Balenciaga slip-on.
Balenci's. Oh, that's what it is. Are those the Mysterios?
No, I feel like those are ones that you were wearing for any
Valenti.
occasion.
So yeah, 100%. For me, I'm very lazy, so like I don't like to tie my shoes.
Okay.
So slip-ons were like super just nonchalant, just slip them on, get
your
the day
go-tos
going.
for a
Yeah,
bit, huh?
go-tos. But like, there's a picture of me doing I think it's SummerSlam in Las Vegas.
Okay.
It's me and my deadbeat against the Usos.
Okay.
And you can see
Oh.
my outfit. I was wearing kick pads at the time. I left my boots at the hotel, so I had
Okay.
to wrestle in those Balenci's. Terrible.
How are your ankles? Let's say, how are your ankles?
I didn't tape them because
Flimsy, right?
there's a crossbody
That's crazy. Those shoes
out there.
wrestle.
It's just
Okay.
not.
Were
It's
they
not
sticky?
it.
Like, were they?
Super. Like every
That's
time
the
I took a
worst.
step, my ankle just like, and I was taking the heat, so it's
So cold
it's
to
bad.
know.
It was bad.
What shoes do you say like maybe people wouldn't expect to be good in wrestling, but are good wrestling shoes?
Probably these Chucks.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'll say Converse.
Okay.
Yeah, just because you can lace them up and like tighten them up, and I don't know, the ankle support's there. I feel like you can just kind of do any, like I do it. I do
Before I
everything. on
wrestled in
these.
Jordans, I wrestled in Converse.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Recently, we saw you give Dom the Daddy Dom Jordan 1 lows.
fire.
Mosh creation.
Yeah.
Shouts to
I
Mosh.
have a matching pair too.
Exactly. I wanted to ask, how do we feel about couples matching sneakers? Are we into it or what?
Yeah, we have so many matching sneakers.
Like which ones?
Like all the Travises.
That's why we're in this section.
Like
See?
every single, I know. We're like, have those.
Travis Scott.
Those, yeah, we have like all the Travis matching together. What else?
I think a couple Jordan.
Couple Jordans, probably
OG
some
Jordan
Converse.
ones. Yeah, probably some Chucks. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're here for it. We like it.
You guys like it? You step
Yeah.
out sometimes events matching sneakers.
Yeah, but you know what? We don't even plan it.
Yeah,
We're
sometimes it
just
kind
kind
of
of
just
like
happens.
we're in sync, yeah. So it just
Oh, yeah, match with your girl.
it just happens, and we're like, oh.
Nice, I love that. You know, we had Jey Uso here a couple weeks ago, and I asked him, like, who do you think has like the best sneakers in the locker room? He said,
Dom Mysterio.
Goddamn right.
do you think that's true?
100%.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I feel like, you know, we hear
Oh.
Roman almost has like the Jordan deal or has the Jordan deal, but what do we think?
I mean, it is what it is. You know, Roman's Roman. But like at the end of the day, you know, you go to my closet, you see all this.
Really?
Like, you know, what was it? Last episode, Punk came in and bought the off-white Jordan 1s.
Yes.
And he wore them. I already had those.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
You know, so it's like, I've been in the game. Like,
Okay.
it's not like, you know, since I was 10 years old,
Since you were a jit.
stealing my dad's, you know, size 8 shoes already.
were you doing that?
Yeah, 100%.
So what shoes were you getting back then, taking them from your dad?
So I remember he had like a little closet in his garage, and you know he's, you know, little guy. So he's a size 7, size 8.
Okay.
So by 9, 10 years old, I was able to sneak in there. I had some Air Force Ones,
Okay.
some Jordan Ones. He
Okay.
had some 4s in there. And I remember I'd just show up and I'd be climbing around in his sneakers, and he'd look at me like, "Go take those off. Go put them away." So,
He started young.
Okay, so dad, a little bit of the influence.
you know, a little bit, but
Okay.
you know, didn't you hear the end of that story? He
Yeah.
told me to go take them off.
Dominik's definitely evolved it. You know, he's like the greatest Mysterio of all time.
Yeah, you didn't know
Did
that?
you know that?
I wanted to ask.
Did you-
Now you know.
Okay, so
Now you know.
Listen,
You
I
didn't
wanted
know.
to ask. You know, your dad had the red LV Air Forces, though.
Those are tough. Those are tough.
You saw that.
Oh
Who has
my
the better sneaker
gosh.
game now?
Me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have, again, this issue. He has like 1 or 2 of those LV pairs.
Mm-hmm.
I had the same pairs, but when I went to go pick them up, they didn't have my size. So I kept those size 8s. So
Okay.
I'm looking around for size 11.
All right.
Size 11, the
No, I
big
know you
shoe.
even have
You
like
know what
the
that means.
SBs, the dunks with
Big
the
shoe be
bandana.
me.
Out of you guys, who do you think has the best Travis collection? Did he give you a pair? Like, really?
Yeah, but just by that one pair though. I have one more pair than Dominik. And,
Okay.
But I don't know. I would say we're equal.
No, she's
We're
got to be
equal.
equal.
Okay.
Yeah, hands
How do you feel about him getting involved in wrestling and like what do we think? Have you got to talk to him about it at all?
I'm not talking to him about it. I
Okay.
think he slapped the shit out of Cody.
He did.
Shit, I don't know. You know, I guess we're gonna see what happens and how it progresses. And showed up at WrestleMania, you just don't know what's gonna happen.
Crazy. And then when he gave you the shoes, how did that happen? He's just like, oh, they're in. What happened?
Love
what?
you now, I
He felt
love
so
you
bad
now.
that I got screwed over at WrestleMania because you know I retired Becky Lynch, and so I was not prepared for Becky Lynch to come back at WrestleMania. He
Okay.
felt so bad that I got screwed
Oh.
over that he like personally gave me these shoes. I was like, so sorry. Here you go. You deserve these.
Did it help?
You're so
Like-
much better than Becky Lynch.
Did it?
Yeah.
It helped.
Yeah, it helped for sure. Morale went like through the roof. I was like, he knows I'm so much better than Becky too. So I appreciated the thought. It was nice.
Okay, Travis. Look, Travis making it right. When we had
Damn.
you on the show, you said like Cena was a big influence on you. It's Cena's.
Not anymore.
It's Cena's last run, and he was like, you know, pumping up the shoes and things like that. Now he's wrestling in like APLs, I think, like fitness shoes. But if you guys had to pick one shoe that he could end the WWE run in, what do you think it would be?
I mean, now that you mentioned the puppies, like the pumps.
Yeah, definitely the
right?
pumps. Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's
Those
OG
kind of
Cena.
iconic.
puppies?
of him.
Yes.
Pumping it up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Am I
kind of just want to
tripping?
see him gone.
Yeah, it's over.
I
I mean,
haven't even
he's-
noticed the shoes.
He said nice things about me, but at the end of the day, like
cares?
he's got to go.
You're just shooting at everyone.
I mean, why not?
Everyone
You know?
can get some.
Yeah,
Everyone
everyone
can
can
get
get
some.
it.
All the smoke for everyone,
Yeah.
right?
There's been what 200, 300 plus people that have held this title,
Yeah.
including Punk and all these other guys. I'm better than all of them. It don't even matter.
Oh,
Punk's
whoa.
my guy, but yeah,
Oh yeah?
yeah,
Oh.
Punk's, you know, I'm a Punk guy, but
I'm sure he is.
You look like you are a big
what
CM
does that
Punk
mean?
guy.
What does that mean?
Whatever you think it means.
Yeah.
Okay, you're even shooting at me.
I mean, you know,
All right. don't want to be corny, but we got to end on this. Liv, you've always said Converse Chucks is what got you into sneakers. Feel like the connection was a little bit of destiny because look at this baby Dom in probably his first known photograph wearing sneakers.
We will.
Look at that family photo.
Dude,
Oh my God.
that's wild.
Those really lace?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Those, I don't think those lace.
I know they don't.
Oh, they are lace.
Look at the
I didn't
little
know if they were
Converse.
like a low-key slip-on.
Damn.
You know, I know my parents didn't tie my shoes, so someone else did that.
Okay.
Because there's no way in hell they were taking care of me.
You're so
that
smart.
good.
You figured it out.
Yeah, I had to figure it out.
But
Yeah.
Converse, where it all started. Do you look back at that fond memories? You know, we have, where's the LV Air Force One? Oh, we have the LV Air Force.
Boom.
Do you look back even at that photo you and Pops with?
Jill was eyeing those. He already knew. He was like, oh yeah, those. Yeah. You know when you just come into the store, you're like, man, I only came here for one thing. You feel me? So I'm gonna go grab it and boom. That's what Jit is on. But he just, he has to do his little thingy.
Some fond memories in Converse?
I mean, I the fond memories is like me splashing them, and wearing the Converse. I've always loved Chucks as a kid, growing up in San Diego, California. I feel like that's always been like a SoCal thing,
Yeah.
But like, even that picture, I had no idea. I just knew they threw on a mask on me and we were ready to go.
Absolutely. And then Money in the Bank coming up. How excited are you for this summer? Not only that event, but SummerSlam's coming up. What are you guys excited about?
I know she's excited for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Oh, because
Hometown.
it's in New Jersey. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope that we get to, figure
What?
out something cool. I mean, if they don't have me and Dominic on the show, it's like their loss. Like you'd be a complete fool and idiot if you don't have me and Dominic on the show in my home state.
Come on.
Clock.
Yeah.
But summer, summer is like always a good time for me and Dominic. That's kind of how we started this relationship.
Really?
Summertime last year, yeah. So.
Okay. 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, summer,
Yeah, it's coming up.
SummerSlam, right?
SummerSlam.
What are we doing in SummerSlam anniversary? Where are we going?
Whatever she wants.
Yeah, we haven't
Okay.
really thought about it.
Maybe you go to Carbone?
We're very.
Carbone in the city?
That spicy rigatoni.
Carbone?
Baby, my
What
gosh.
is that?
Never.
Carbone?
No.
We gotta go to Carbone. Yeah,
Okay.
we gotta have that spicy rigatoni.
Absolutely. Maybe after, Money in the
You're more
Bank.
of like an Alfredo guy, though.
I don't know.
Yeah, I could tell.
All right.
Alfredo.
Well, we talked about everything. Now's the easy part. Browse the shelves, see what you're going to take home.
Let's do it.
What's on feet? Chuck Taylor, All-Star to 10. We're 130. Off-white though. 110, one low. She walks like that everywhere, bro. Air Force One, low Yachty Nike. That's probably retail price.
What's up, guys? What kind of weed
Resale
work
price
today?
is probably.
I think I like these.
Those
Cows.
The cowies.
I saw some Jarritos dunks down there.
Doritos.
I need to get something for
Yeah.
Raquel.
Were they? Oh yeah. You got these in an 11.
Yeah, I got those for you.
Cool. What is that?
You look so good.
Stop.
Oh, what type of
With
shoe
no
is
sock.
that, bro? No,
It's
nah.
just like the top of your foot.
That's not really. That's not really
like-
my. That's not really my style.
That's a ballerina shoe.
You got these in an 11?
Jumpin' Jacks.
Yeah. You have these already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Cool. I'll take those two.
Gotcha. Doritos. Let me
11s.
see.
Or actually 11 and a half because these are SBs.
Yeah.
11 and a half?
Yeah.
Take those as well. You got any of the Voodoos in my
The
size?
Zions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Cool. Yeah, I'll take those too.
Oh damn,
Anything
bro.
put you guys in the girl case?
Do you have the new Swarovskis, the black and gray?
The shadows?
Yeah.
Fortunately, we don't got them in store, but we can definitely ship them to you.
Okay, cool.
I got you.
Thank you. We have these for
Okay.
Dominic, right? In size 11. Do you want 11 or do you want 11 half in these?
11?
I got an 11 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh nah.
Alright.
Oh nah.
What's going on, y'all?
What up, man?
Nothing.
Did we find everything all right?
I mean, we did what we could.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of those.
Cowies, yeah. We should have checked if they had them in your size. These are gonna be your sleeper pair. You're gonna put them on and be
All
like,
right.
whoa.
It brings your total to $9,697.28.
Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you, Dominic.
I got you.
9,000. Damn.
Whenever you're ready.
Isn't he the best?
The
He
greatest.
just spoils me all the time.
10,000.
It's so nice.
All right, let me back
Jay
these
got
up.
it like that, bro. 10,000 is a lot. Damn.
Thank you.
Alright. Just
You're
let me
gonna
know
put
when.
them on
Just
and
let
be
me,
like, whoa.
Like,
me know.
you know, some people actually make that a year, bro.
Do you want to wear
Check
them on
that.
TV? Would you wear them on TV with me for a day? I
For
feel
you.
like you kind of owe
for
me
you,
one.
For you, I got you.
Okay.
Just say when and where.
Yeah, you
I
owe me.
got you.
All right, yo.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one, y'all.
Flight
Thank you.
Club.
Mm-hmm.
Burritos are 8. They're tough though. Those. They're taxing. They're scamming out there. 3,500 for the Travis Scott's mochas. Actually, I take that back. 1,000. Yeah, that's lethal, bro. No wonder it's in Broadway. No wonder that's in Broadway.